20 toys from our childhood that are actually worth a real fortune today. It looks like you ought to think twice before pitching your childhood toys. It turns out that even though you no longer play with them, they might be a whole lot more valuable than you thought. Here are 20 of those toys that you might want to give a second look. Number 1. Teddy Ruxpin. In the 1980s, learning to read was a whole lot more fun if you had this talking teddy bear at your side. Good news, your devoted reading buddy is worth about $400 now. That's the value of nostalgia these days. Number 2. Lite-Brite. Originally invented in 1967, Lite-Brite allows little kids to channel their inner artist by sticking plastic illuminated pegs into a board and creating beautiful designs. Now the original Lite-Brite will fetch you a nice $310. Number 3. Pez. These candy dispensers might seem utterly American, but did you know they were originally made in Australia? Even better, the rarest collectible Pez dispensers are actually worth up to $175 each. Number 4. World Barbies. These special edition Barbie dolls were adorned in dresses that represented their respective countries. For the best value, you would need to keep them safe inside their boxes. They now go for upwards of $20,000. Number 5. Furby. Believe it or not, Furbies are still in production. If you've always wanted one and you don't mind parting with a few bucks for a new edition, head to the toy store. However, if you're a collector, you should know that an original Furby can be sold for upwards of $2,500. Wah! Moolah! Number 6. My Little Ponies. Your parents might accuse your My Little Ponies of taking up too much valuable storage space in the attic, but they might be singing a different tune if they brought these horses to auction. A single pony in mint condition can rake in up to $600. Number 7. Care Bears. There's something so charming about Care Bears. Maybe it's their rainbow-colored fur, or perhaps it's the unique symbols on their bellies, or of course it could be their value. A collection like the one pictured here is worth a whopping $7,500. Number 8. Skip It. This popular toy was really just a great way to encourage kids to exercise, but it's safe to say it did the trick. Now, if you want to get back into the swing of things, you need to spend $70. Yikes! Number 9. Tamagachi. Remember the time where keeping your computer animal alive was the extent of your responsibilities? If you're lucky enough to still own one of these digital pets and it hasn't been opened from its original packaging, you could be looking at $3,000. Number 10. Easy Bake Oven. While this retro oven might look super quaint, its $4,000 cost is anything but adorable today. At that price, you could easily buy yourself a brand new oven and cook life-size cakes. Sheesh. Number 11. Polly Pocket. The whole Polly Pocket gimmick was great. A teeny kit that opened up into a home for an equally teeny doll, and her absolutely necessary accessories. Sign us up. It cost just $15 when it was released in 1995, but now it's worth $750. Number 12. Troll Dolls. Some folks never understood the appeal of these wide-eyed and wild-haired plastic creatures with gemstones in their belly buttons. Others did, and they'd be more than willing to spend $700 on just one of these dolls today. 13. Hot Wheels. For many people, Hot Wheels were a central part of childhood, whether that meant playing with them all over the house or constantly stepping on them with bare feet. Ouch. Can you believe that these itty-bitty race cars are worth $3,129 now? Number 14. Transformers. Well, the Transformers cartoon and action figures enjoyed a rebirth thanks to the popular movie franchise. The older toys didn't require any pop culture assistance in order to fetch a fortune. Some of these now go for an astounding $1,299. Number 15. Webkinz stuffed animals. You wouldn't think that something like a plush stuffed animal would have a lot of value, but you'd be totally wrong. Even this smaller collection of Webkinz is worth $1,100. Woof! Number 16. Woody from Toy Story. While there exists countless versions of Woody from the Toy Story franchise, very few of the original Woody dolls are still available. If you're one of the few owners of this cowboy, you could be riding on $1,200 in your future. Yeehaw! 17. Sonic the Hedgehog game. When this video game was released for the Sega Genesis in 1991, people simply couldn't get enough of the speedy hedgehog with a serious attitude. Those who kept their game in its original packaging could snatch about $3,000. Just think of all the gold rings you could buy with that kind of cash. 18. Peanuts memorabilia. This particular set, which was created in 1958, depicts Schroeder and his beloved piano. If you have one of these tucked away in a box somewhere, and it's still in great condition, you could be singing a pretty little tune yourself. You might earn $2,299 for it. 19. Batman action figure. It's no secret that fans of the original Batman TV series, starring Adam West, will do almost anything to get their mitts on items that are even remotely related to the show. Don't believe it? Someone actually spent $16,000 on this toy. Holy smokes, Batman! Number 20. Star Wars Legos. This rendition of the Millennium Falcon, which was released by Lego, isn't all that rare. Search for it on eBay and you'll get dozens of results, worth at least $24,000. Let's hope you have one of these in your closet. This is definitely the toy you are looking for. Isn't it crazy to think that the toys we all played with as kids could make us rich today? It's amazing the things that take on value after the passage of time.